Now, in the finale, of course, Daisy does tell Agnes that her mother is June.
You're exactly like her.
Who?
Your mother. June Osborne.
The terrorist? Why would you say that? Why would you say something like that?
So how does that light a fire with June and the girls, especially by the end when we're seeing them as a united front?
That moment of Daisy telling Agnes that, I feel like when we first even got the script for that, I felt a strong sense of like, oh God, I don't know how she's gonna react to this and how this is gonna manifest in her future. But I really am so inspired by the fact that she doesn't shy away from it and she embraces that and she uses that as fuel to figure out her story. And I think that is something that also deepens Agnes and Daisy's relationship, and you have a new form of trust that you see between them, because you watch their alliance build over the course of the season, but that really just bonds them in a way that I don't even think both of them could have imagined.
Yeah.
It gives you helpful context too, right?
Exactly.
Because it's like, oh, those complicated feelings she was feeling was for a reason.
Exactly.
Like, her legacy is.
But then she's trying to figure out who even is the person that they've kind of spread these lies about, and she's like, I want to figure out who she is, as opposed to what I've been told. And I think that's something else that's very exciting.
Is it true?
Of course not. I didn't lay a finger on that Pearl girl.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'm sure Commander Judd will see to it that that girl is punished. All of this will soon be behind us.
Let's start with Becka, because the last 2 episodes, she goes through it. I mean, there's a lot.
She goes through
To put it lightly.
It's
for lack of
kinda-
a better term.
yeah.
It's gut-wrenching, it's heartbreaking. I mean, let's start with this scene where Becca is killing her father. I mean, when you read that on page, what was your reaction and what was it like to bring that to life?
I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, this is heavy. This is a lot. But it also kind of made sense for her character, given that she was taught from day one, these are the kind of men that are condemnable and they're evil, and this is the punishment and the result that they deserve. So it was kind of like, okay, this is the right thing that I should be doing. And also on top of that, the last person that she finds out that he hurt was Agnes, who she has so much love for.
Practically a sister.
Practically a sister, yes. Who she
Is
has a
sister?
lot of, yes.
I'm like,
No.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. She has a lot of love for her. So I think that being the cherry on top of what, motivated her to commit this act. And I think it was in a way kind of, this divine calling of maybe this is my purpose, this is what I was meant to do, and this is the right thing that I should be doing. But also at the end of the day, like, she is just a young girl struggling here, and this is unfortunately how one of those struggles have manifested.
The accused stands convicted of murder, in violation of Matthew chapter 5, verse 21, by his word. In the name of God and his servants here on earth, she is hereby sentenced to the common mercy of the state.
And then when the fate of her mother is equally as heartbreaking, what will it take for her to, recover from those events?
Yeah. The fate of her mother, I think, is, just another theme to show how women show up for each other and are there for each other, and a mother's act of undying love and unconditional love.
Absolutely.
So I think that was such an impactful and powerful message that they conveyed through that act, resulting in that Becca's life is completely changed. It's so different, and it's not there, but it is also there. She, she has the space to kind of come into her own a little bit, but then at the end, we still see that she still has to follow
There's a cost to
Gilead
that freedom.
regime. Yes, exactly. There's a cost to wanting to be individual.
Totally.
Yeah. And
And the Shunammite is left as one of the only girls who has not gotten her period yet. So how will that impact things for her, especially if, looking ahead to a possible second season?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's all Shunammite wanted.
Yeah.
And kind of throughout the season, she's really terrified of being left behind and separated from her friends and a shifting power dynamic where they're ahead of her. And so I'm curious, obviously the season ends and not everybody left. Right. I think that hopefully, I'm curious to see how, if we God willing, get a second season.
I know, right? And then better, because there's so many questions.
I know, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I hope we can explore, where Shunammite's desires changing and what changed her.
See her arc.
Yeah.
Agnes loves Garth, but it seems Garth loves Agnes, but Garth is married to Becka.
Yeah.
So what do you make of this love story?
I don't think Garth knows what love even means. Like, there's a sequence where he touches upon that. Like, in the world of Gilead, marriage is a function of family and sort of dynasty, not of romantic love. So this is all new to him. All of these experiences and these feelings are completely alien to this guy who's barely interacted with women his entire life.
You know, Garth bringing Becka to bed in the end, though. So how will the events of this season impact this fight in a possible season 2, you know?
It remains to be seen how it will actually affect it. Obviously, he's in a position, sort of a difficult position now where, he's married, technically, but, he's not in a loving, functional marriage. And she has her own things to sort out as well. So not in an ideal position, but I'm sure, the progression will move somewhere.
Under his eye, I now pronounce you man and wife.
I don't want to call it a love triangle, but there's, Agnes loves Garth. Garth, of course, is married to Becka, but I also feel like Becka seems to be in love with Agnes too. Can you kind of explain that dynamic?
Yeah, so it's kind of like this love triangle where I feel like no one really loves poor Becka back in that same romantic way that she is doing that. It's hard because when Becka marries Garth, it's not necessarily a romantic marriage in that way. It's just the alternative is so much more terrible. And it's, this marriage that she would be forced to, really live in such horrible moments within that marriage. But I think it's this triangle is just, a theme of how we can still show support and love for each other, despite it, being romantic or not romantic.
That's why I love how this season ends, right? The finale ends with the sentiment that nothing is stronger than these teenage girls, and they're really putting on this united front.
Walk.
Literally, exactly, the walk. They're standing together. I mean, how satisfying was that for you guys to really bring to life from the page, and knowing that was coming?
I mean, we didn't really know that it was coming. No, I think it was, we kind of, we get the scripts as we're shooting.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
so it was, I think we're all very excited to see. I'm personally like, what is going to happen to Becka?
Exactly.
What's happening to Shunammite?
Like, where?
I want to know.
What's happening to my poor
to the
sister
girls?
Becka?
Is this a rebellion? Is this the start of an uprising?
What's going to happen to these girls?
I know. I have so many questions.
So many questions.
Know.
I want to know right now. I'm just kidding. No.
Agnes Mackenzie, we find ourselves in uncharted waters. We've never had a Green come back.
Yes, Aunt Lydia.
Your broken engagement is a mark against you, I'm afraid. We have some hurdles to overcome.
Including my lineage, Aunt Lydia.
In the finale, we hear Aunt Lydia speak to Agnes about how she knew her mother, June. How do you think Lydia feels about June in this time period? I'm waiting for a moment, and it doesn't happen yet in this season, but where they team up,
Yeah,
I want to see them maybe in cahoots
Wouldn't that
together.
be interesting?
Yes.
And we don't know from the way the Testaments goes. But I think her devotion to Lizzie remains the same. She was such an example of strength and courage in The Handmaid's Tale, and I think Lydia respected her profoundly and loved her, and I don't see that changing. Lydia is changing, aren't we all? But it's a different focus for her.
Seeing those teen girls standing together at the end of this, it's such a powerful moment.
Yes.
What do you think is the sentiment this season? What's the message, that you hope people take away from it?
Well, stand up. Speak up. Stay alert, stay aware, put your phones down. Not that they have phones. But get out yourself to the streets and protest. Don't expect someone else to do it for you.
Now, if we get a second season of The Testaments, what do you see for Aunt Lydia? Because there's many more places to go.
Oh, there are many.
There are.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I always love finding out from the writers where she's going.
How fun is that for you?
It's so great.
Oh, I bet.
That's what they do so beautifully.
Yeah.
And then I get to, play it. It's really fantastic. I love it. I love the writing. The writers are so good. Bruce Miller, our showrunner, fantastic.
Staying in the fight, and I'm going to create my own army. Because nothing can be more powerful than a teenage girl.